Oh, rub-a-dub-dub. Welcome to Unbriefing in the Tub for this sweet, sweet episode of Chaotic Amateurs. Ladies and gents, I felt a little hornswoggly there, but I got in the information I wanted to get in about the, little info dump for you guys about the world, about the history, about the gods, that sort of thing.
I feel like she was going to give that to us eventually anyway. That's kind of like the info we needed.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to figure out as the DM how to fit it in there best. Because like I said, for everyone listening to this is like, Peleus isn't here. And so he's recording on a separate day. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out all the best ways to like give people information, knowing how I can go back and then recreate it for him so he gets all the stuff. But I'll probably just do like audio clips and just like let him hear it basically. Kind of like I'll have to kind of edit up the episodes before, kind of like in a rough fashion before Tuesday basically, and like kind of like hornswoggle him in. But let's go around Ren, because Ren got some fucking cojones on him with that talking shit to the dragon about Ulagon, which is classic Ren. Did you roll for that or do you just do it?
No, I don't roll anymore.
Oh, nice.
No.
You're fully Ren?
After I met Ulagon, it was like, no, even the like weird, like awkward, like person that Ren was before he was brought to a higher level.
Yep.
He's fully into everything that happens now too. So whatever happens is just whatever happens. It's not, I don't roll anymore.
Sweet.
No, the big thing from this episode though that I wanted to talk about was the RPing that we all did.
Yeah.
Was, I feel like, spot on. Like I feel like we were all trying really hard to just be our characters, even though we knew like some of the riddles that were going on, because Durok just nailed them all.
That second one was kind of The first one was hard. Well, I had lucked out because when I was DMing, I had a book of riddles like that I had written out that I was going to present to you guys, and that was one of them. And
it's the Sphinx from Oedipus.
Yeah.
And in the it's like, I can't remember. I don't have the website up in front of me. The second one isn't, I don't think it's like not in the book, but it's like, or it's not in the play, it's in the book, or I don't know. It's something like, it's like a lesser known one. So I just grabbed those two.
Right.
Because honestly, I assumed that you would know them.
Well,
Rhett.
And I wasn't kidding. Durek's, what part of his education was riddles? You know, it's like critical thinking or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like I would have had like a good advantage at it because I'm really well read and I've spent a lot of time in libraries and stuff.
Yeah. And I thought you guys did a wonderful job RPing, seeing that we're all sitting within 10 feet of each other and knowing that certain people got the roles and certain people, because the listener is hearing the people talk, like I said, within 10 feet of each other. So they're all hearing if somebody gets something right or correct.
Yeah, if I was the DM for that, I would be very proud of our characters.
I thought you guys did it, and I didn't think that you guys were ever like, the closest we got was Yamhorn, but it also ended up being like within his character to just be a goof and be like, wait for it. Yeah, and like you said, Michael Scott it like up, Baloney Tony or whatever, Pepperoni Tony, like. And that's how we remember Jim's name or whatever it is. It's like something crazy.
But I was definitely also really freaking out when you're talking about all these gods being like...
Oh, I saw you. You like put your hand up and stuff, and I'm like...
No, like this is going to be Ulagon's new path.
Yeah.
He's going to become the ruler of this world.
I just fully expect like when, if it ever comes to like where we topple like Baravin and stop the dragon and everything, Ren's going to be like, Ulagon sends his regards.
As he drives the dagger into it.
Yeah. Because it's like, it kind of feels like obviously like they, the gods like need some help like riding the ship a little bit, and they're like, you guys are our tools now. And so we get there and Ren's like, Ulagon is here. God, like
I also really like the connection between like the group of friends that were with like your father in the past and the way we've kind of established our group of friends.
I thought it was pretty cool. I had to get one more like just stupid Durokism in that episode. Drop the bag and try to fight the dragon
and get pinned down.
But I thought it was funnier if he just assumes that the test is a fight, like rather than like,
all right, let's get this done with.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's like exactly what our characters would have done.
Yeah. I'm interested, and then we'll go out on this so we can get to the next episode. I'm very, very interested in what you guys feel, because I just gave you a lot of lore there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh boy,
Durak has not Durak, but me has always kind of hoped that there was a god that was a dragon, because it just seemed like it would, work out well. But I've never like named a god as Durak, like who he would pray to or anybody that he knows would pray to, just because I don't know.
Yeah, for you, you Durak, it would be like the Barenthrod, because he was like technically like the first dwarf,
right?
And those sort of firsts. I'll just say this because there's more to be discovered, but in your case, all of the traits that are classic dwarvish traits, whether they're magical or whatever, are Barenthrod had them at like 100% plus 100% type of thing.
Right.
He just understood the earth, he understood rock, he understood the way that it like worked, kind of like an earthbender in a way,
right.
And that sort of thing. He just understood those things, how to use it for, and he was good actually with nature as well, and like because people in the forest, that creatures in the forest, that sort of stuff. And then it's just like in the earlier times or whatever, there was it's you got to make a species or whatever.
Right. Did you say that Bahamut created
Bahamut is like
Barenthrod?
the Gaha,
the patron god.
He's the patron god of Dawania, the world that you guys are in.
World, yeah.
Dude, I wrote out like 25 names for the world, and I like numbered them all, and I ended up just rolling. I ended up rolling like a D6 and a D20 to pick one, because I was like, I don't like any of these and they don't sound like the word. So I was like, I'm just going to roll it. And if I got like 26, I was like, okay, well then I guess I write a new list. But that was like my one caveat. But yeah, I just Dawania. So that's the name of the world. You guys also learned that there's 4 major land masses.
Yep.
All with names. Rel Sarin is actually the where Yamhorn is from, is actually the smallest landmass. On the thing, you guys learned that there was 4 dragons that guard each landmass, or that used to at least guard each landmass, and like that were there as like scholars and guides to help the people and like help the world run. What did you think of all that sort of stuff?
Kind of makes sense, like if they're kind of gone or being weakened and stuff too, because we kind of talked about like the place where Bravik was, that like it was kind of a sick place a little bit, like
and little meta information for you. What is it? What did you just say? Bulgarum? No.
Bravik.
Jesus. Bravik is on the landmass of Ochin, which you don't know yet, but that's Zarvog's landmass.
Oh, nice.
Wait, I thought Bravik and Lorelin were on Ostristan.
No,
nope.
That's Versberg.
Versberg
is at the top of Ostristan.
Did we ever get the name of the unknown dragon?
That was something I was gonna.
No, I don't think I.
Zarvog, the brother, and then one other one.
Yeah, the interesting thing to me is that there's a 4th one. She said that she's unfamiliar with it or didn't know it or something, and the rest of them are all related. Yeah. So it's like,
I'm curious what
an estranged family member or just not of the family. Something.
That smile on your face is really just...
he's the traitor. He's the secret Hitler.
Quit saying that. All right, that's been Unbriefing. We're going to go play the next episode right now, so you'll get to hear it on Monday. Thank you all so much for listening. Thanks for being a patron and checking it out.
Bye.